also passes, but gets
Better.
higher.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh dear.
So that's fine. You both got a +0.
Okay.
Okay, so you're lining up. You're ready for the first charge. And now we have to roll for your actual commanders, who is a battle skill of 19. So if this guy messes up, he's in real trouble.
Yeah.
13, success, +0. So you only got your +5s for this charge.
Mm-hmm.
But now we skip to the fun bit, where I go to find the Saxon infantry table.
The Saxons are going to hurt.
So,
they're rabble. We can take them out easily.
No, I meant
we're on a horse.
They're going to be in pain.
Oh.
So
Okay.
the first one is against footmen. So it's actually a different table. And you're facing archers.
Well, if Total War has taught me anything, it's that cavalry are effective against archers.
This is totally Total War, right?
Yes.
Completely, utterly.
Yeah.
Okay, so the archers get to work a little differently. They always shoot first. No, archers. So basically, they're going to put fire into you first.
So basically, we're riding into an arrow storm.
Yep. So they've got a weapon skill of 15. So each of you gets a attack. So the way battles work is each round is just basically one round of combat. If you win, you get some glory. But we're mainly keeping track of your kind of successes and critical successes.
Yeah.
And damage, because of course you've got to get through 5 rounds. So it's not so much the first few hits probably aren't going to hurt you much, but if they mount up, they are going to begin to hurt. So Gordon hits and nearly crits you.
Ow.
So you take 3d6 damage, 10 points of damage minus your armor.
So no damage.
No damage.
Yeah. No damage.
So Aster, you get critted.
Ouch.
Sure, Aster is
No
having a
laugh.
bad
Calm down.
day.
You take 26 points of damage.
I think I'm dead.
Minus
or
10
wait,
for
how?
armor.
I'm on 10, so yeah, that's 16.
Okay, so the way you've got to record this, by your hit points, is put a wound of 16.
Alright, I'm just putting negative 16 at the moment, and then for wound 116.
Yeah.
So if you take
Aster.
1 more wound for 1 damage, you can only heal the 1 damage wound.
Yeah.
I just got an arrow in my face. Or my
Remember when we were
spleen.
saying the kite shields only protect a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kite shields aren't very effective.
Yeah, and also look at your helmet. It's
Yeah.
it's basically good if someone hits you in the head, top of the head or the nose. Anywhere else? Yeah, that hurts.
I feel like it feels like one of those novelty hats, you know, where they have the arrow on one side coming out the other. I'm wearing one of those now, but it's not really that novelty at the moment.
Does he need to roll to stay on his horse?
Yes,
Is
he
that,
does next.
Yeah.
Actually, was that a major wound for you?
How do you call it a major wound?
What's your constitution?
My constitution is 16.
So I think you're just okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I think if you'd been at 1 higher, yes, you would have taken a major
Yes.
wound.
One higher and
First-
you'd probably be dead right now.
First day on the job.
Yeah.
I guess the dice gods are still mad at you over the whole 4th edition dwarf.
It was the accent.
Yeah.
Would you guys still remember that bit? Or
Yes.
it's hard to forget?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to find the knockdown rules. I can't remember what the check is.
Probably a horsemanship.
Yeah, I
Dex?
think it is. I just wanted to don't say wrong.
Injury and health, losing hit points.
To be fair, I was playing a Dwarf Fortress dwarf. When they started building things, they go a bit strange.
Weapon skills count for knockdown. That's different type of knockdown.
Explained in chapter 6.
Okay, a successful horsemanship skill.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna get dehorsed. Dehorsed.
Kadunk.
You can use your coin to re-roll that if you want.
Where do I have how many coins do I have?
You have one. It's basically like a fate point from Only War, but you can use it to benefit other people and gain skill checks from that and that kind of thing.
Is it is it refresh?
Yeah, every session.
Okay, might as well. Nope, still on my ass.
It is a major wound.
It is
It is a major-
Equal, because it's equal or greater than con.
Oh, then you've fallen unconscious anyway.
Yes.
And you take an additional 1d6 for falling off your horse. No
Yes.
wonder.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. So ignore using the coin, because if you're unconscious, you fall off anyway.
So basically, if you use the coin for someone else, it gives you glory.
So, go ahead and mark the chirurgery needed box. And make a d20 roll against your current hit points.
Huh?
Yeah,
You make a
wounds are nasty.
d20 against your current hit point, or you fall unconscious.
11.
So
Current
you're
hit point?
conscious.
Oh, during surgery?
No, just
No.
you've
No,
just
just in general.
you've been
fell
knocked
off
out of
the
the
horse
battle.
and you're now unconscious.
No, he is conscious because he rolled below his
Oh
current
yeah,
hit
you're
point,
still conscious. That's
Yeah.
fine.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And now you get to roll on table 5-3 statistics loss to determine permanent effect, if any, of the wound.
Remember when we said someone's going to die this battle?
Alright, so what do you need me to roll again? Rather
Uh,
than
D-
Table 5-6.
D6.
Yeah.
1. What
So
did I
you
lose?
lose size.
Huh?
Nice.
Yep, you are now smaller.
How do I lose size?
he's chopped a little bit your top of your head off.
Okay, so
Either that or recovering from the arrow wound has made you lose like muscle mass or
Yeah,
whatever.
size is kind of like.
alright,
Yeah.
so how much size do I lose?
Do we actually do that now, or do we do that?
You do it everything immediately.
Oh yeah. So just go into your skills, just reduce your skies down one.
By 1, okay.
And if and that's probably gonna drop your hit points.
Yep.
Let's see now, how much is okay, I'm gonna go pull the PDF and put that in.
Welcome to
boy.
Pendragon. You've just been shot with an arrow in such a way it's caused a lasting wound.
I think this game might be more lethal than Rollmaster was.
At least I did not lose a D to my thing, and I got...
Well, this is like the easiest table, because when you get into combats, you'll probably annihilate these guys.
Also, just so you know, if since you stay conscious, you can continue fighting or do something.
Yeah, you'll have an option.
However, you have to make a successful valorous roll to do so.
Otherwise, you'll flee the field.
And you'll need to get your squire to chase down your horse.
Yes, and if further actions are taken, then both aggravation and deterioration may set in.
So you can either flee the battle and only get 1 round of glory.
I'm keep going. This is too pathetic. Oh no, I don't.
Nope, you failed your valor roll.
Right. So Aster has
Do you
fled.
need to roll your cowardly now?
Yes, just to see if you.
Or no,
crit it.
sorry. He just hesitates and won't enter combat unless forced to.
Okay,
No, I
He
made my
didn't fumble.
cowardry.
that's fine.
Oh, if you've made your cowardly roll, then yeah, you're running.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, you're running.
you're running.
You're running as far as you can.
And and also congratulations, move a point from valorous to cowardly.
Also, now you're either fleeing or surrendering.
Well, actually, you have to.
Fleeing.
It'll be fleeing because it's ranged anyway.
Yeah, it's range.
Yeah.
You don't actually move that point yet. You just put a check by it.
Oh, yeah.
So put a star by cowardly because you'll roll a check in the winter phase, and
But-
if you fail that, then you'll gain a point of cowardly.
Put a tick mark next to it in the regular sheet.
I'm doing that. Oh, God, Mark, God damn it. This has been a bad day.
Right. I don't know. I think that's a pretty awesome start to the battle.
Yeah, that was a pretty good way to start this game.
So, who's getting
Someone's
shot next?
already almost dead. I'm
I
gonna
can't believe
assume
they have an
Sarah.
archery skill of 15. That's actually pretty fucking impressive.
The
That
weapon
is.
skill is 15/6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's how I'm reading it right. We're not undoing that result even if I did it wrong. So.
Yeah.
Because it's
That was just
That's
too
what
perfect.
makes sense. I mean, like, if
Yeah.
they're
That was just
trained
too
archers,
perfect.
then-
First value applies to the primary weapon, the second value to the secondary weapon. So when
Yeah.
you get into combat, they're only rolling on a 5. But because their bow is their primary weapon, they're rolling at 15.
yeah.
Which means
Yeah.
technically they're auto failing unless they crit because
They're at -5 because you're on
they're
a
at
horse.
-5. For
I
highest
have
advantage.
made a sterling impression of myself as a knight. I fall off. I can't make it to my horse, and I freaking fall off in the first round of combat.
So Aris, you get pinged by an arrow, but it glances off your shield. And so Merrick, you also get pinged. Right, you've
Excellent.
closed on the enemy.
Right.
So this is now an opposed combat roll. So my guys are going to roll. We'll do this as we go left from right. So Gordon,
Alright.
if you'd like to roll your spear, because this is
Are we doing-
your first charge. So this is like
you
a
can
lance.
use your lance. You can make a lance charge or use your spear skill, depending which one is higher.
I'm using my lance.
Right. So that's plus. What's your lance skill?
15.
So 15 plus 5 for lance charge plus
So
5. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
rolling
So
against
it's actually
25.
25, so you crit on a 15 or above, but that's just a pass.
But that's me rolling. So
Well, I succeeded, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's you've moved the crit range down, so it was much easier, but you succeeded. So do
Yeah.
your lance damage.
Oh, so the
this
GM.
is gonna hurt.
66,
it's-
remember.
Yes, 66.
I just get 66 for damage anyway, but yeah.
Okay, my poor bud only has 2 points of armor, so it takes
He,
22 points of damage.
24, you said he has 2 points.
2 points of armor.
This- Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
24 damage.
24
damage.
points of damage. Doesn't say how many hit points they have.
He's probably not that much.
Well,
He's an archer.
Archer. Oh, you need to work. Oh no, hit points 24.
So you do kill it. Where's
Yeah.
that on the table?
Fighting men archer. Oh no. Oh, will the Saxon archer be different?
No, it's a footman.
Yeah.
Am I doing stupid? Look, where's the column?
Page 177.
Oh, it's much further back, right?
Fighting men archer. Size 9, dex 10, strength 10, con 15, up 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you've killed him.
Knockdown 9, hit points 24, so it's exactly a kill.
Yep. So Gordon kills.
Oh, and the skill is actually bow 18, sword 8.
Not for these guys.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm rolling against 20.
Yeah.
Pass.
That's not a good pass, though.
No, still enough. Do you damage?
Alright. Oh, yeah, there's skill 5.
Yeah.
Well, I don't quite kill mine, but I do knock him unconscious, I think.
Yep.
Easily.
And Sir Merrick?
10 is not a crit, but you fumbled anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Arouse, your lance broke as well. Because you rolled an odd number for damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have another spear, because it's not, at this point you're not actually using lances, you're using spears.
Yeah.
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 6. Ooh, only 17, so that's 15, but it's still, you need to roll to check unconsciousness.
Okay.
Well, 15
For
is
both
major
of them,
wound,
actually.
so...
Yeah.
First turn, second turn.
So they're both unconscious, or?
Yep, I'm going to say they're both unconscious.
Yep.
Okay. And that was the first round of battle. So.
Broken through the skirmish screen. Well, 3 of us have.
Yeah.
One person's fleeing in terror.
Yeah.
Or pain. I think pain.
Yeah. Brave Sir Robin.
Okay, so now we're going on to the second round. So the followers. Now we have to check the followers. As part of the skirmish rules in chapter 6. Follower's fate. So this is going against the guy's table. He's passed but not critted. So 10% losses. So one of the knights is probably with you is probably wounded at this point. For this, because there's not many people in this, I'm just going to ignore that for the rest of the battle. Okay, so now it's the melee. I have to roll 3d6 and see what the event is. So the enemy are confused, so you get a +5 to this.
So if we're lance charging, we get +15.
You're definitely allowed to lance charge anymore. That's just the first round.
Oh yeah.
It's, you're not really part of the point where you're wheeling around doing it again because another hell of arrows.
Okay, and now, Sir... I've forgotten, Sir what's his face?
Roderick?
No. Ameg.
Yeah.
He crits his battle roll. So he's probably, you're going to go straight in on the next target. So you can, if he wants, he can attempt a special event, which I think he will. So Sir Meg is going to try and get a special event. This is another d20. 12. Advantageous assault. You gain another +3 modifier on your weapon roll.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, Sir Meg has found a nice little chink in the enemy lines, and he's leading you full fed up against a unit of Hoganat.
What?
Hoganat? Not one I've run into myself. Axemen.
Oh, they're the double-handed axemen, aren't they?
Yeah, professional warrior or bodyguard. Armies leads with Hoganats has a Fengen or Berserker amongst them as their leader.
Okay. We want to kill that Berserker.
Well, I'm going to say that so Meg's going to go straight for him. You can just go for the normal guys. Okay, so we go straight, because these guys don't shoot first, we go straight to the main combat, which is their axe skill of 15 against whatever your skill is. But you get your +8. Because they're on foot, so you get +5, and Sir Emig's amazing leadership has got you in on their flank. Give you another +3.
Okay.
But
And don't we get
Yeah.
don't
So
we get another
don't get
+5 for
lance.
them?
Oh yeah,
Get
we'll get
another
another
+5
+5 for them being on
Being
foot as well.
Yeah.
No, being disorganized.
Oh yes, +5 for their disorganised.
So +13.
+13. But you can't. You can only use your sword or your spear skill.
I'm using my sword then.
Yeah, because this isn't a prop. You haven't got time to rally up for a proper charge. You're in amongst the enemy units here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gordon, you're going up against your guy. Who succeeded on a 10.
Alright.
Are you using sword or spear?
Sword.
So what's your
I'm
sword
much better
skill?
at swords.
Sword
My
is
sword skill
15.
is 15.
So you're adding 13 to that.
So it's 28, so you're critting on a 12,
12 or
and you
higher.
can't fail.
Yeah.
I crit.
You crit?
No.
This is going to hurt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
12
he's
or above.
critting
Yeah.
on a 12 or above.
Yeah. So you crit. You beat him.
This
Deal
is
your
going to
damage.
hurt because I do 66 damage.
46 points of
46.
and he's only got 4 points of armor. You basically take the guy's head off.
Let me go ahead and take sword. Since I got a crit on that.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, next we go to Cyrus.
Okay, also rolling against 28.
So he hits you. Because you succeeded, but he succeeded closer to his score. So
Okay.
he's going to hit you with 5d6 points of damage as this great axe comes wailing down on top of you.
Ouch. So it's wound of 6.
Yep.
Hey,
At least you didn't take a major wound.
Yeah.
You haven't fled the field of battle in disgrace.
You have not just had your day wrecked by an arrow upside the face.
Okay.
We're not even asking where Circassius is at this stage.
Yeah.
Alright,
He's
so Merrick.
taking a nap.
Right, so is it plus 13?
Yep.
Right, so that takes me up to 28. So,
You
yeah,
also
12 or above.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Yep.
So, 34.
34. Yeah, I'm going to say that's enough to kill him as well.
Nice. And a check on my sword skill.
Yep. So sword's going well. Yeah, it's not going bad for you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to skip. I'm going to skip what happens to the followers because there's not enough of them to, and you don't care about any of them.
Yeah.
No.
So we go straight back to the melee events.
Yes. As I continue to slaughter people.
Let's see how Sir Arig's doing. A 10 could go either way, so no advantage or disadvantage to this one. And his battle roll. Ooh, that was a 20, but he didn't land on the board. 18, he passes. So you're going to go straight into engage the next unit, having broken the Helgas.
Which in itself is quite. We've broken professional. Like, we're novice knights and we've just broken professional soldiers.
You guys have.
Glory.
Oh, who fumbled?
The opposing commander.
Okay. Berserkers.
Oh,
he was
joy.
rolling on who we face.
Yeah. You're coming up against
The deal with
Berserkers.
Berserkers is we always go first, but they hit like a fucking train.
Yes. 76 damage, and they've got a weapon skill of 35.
So, kill them, or they're going to kill you.
I guess now is a good time to be rolling high.
Yes.
Ish.
Right, so Gordon, what
Well-
can you do to yours?
So am I
What
still
were we
rolling
rolling
at
pluses at?
crit of 12?
We don't get
No.
the plus thingies anymore.
It's only the +5 this time. So you're rolling at 20, so pretty much crit at 20.
Well, no, you crit at 15, but you can't fail.
God damn it!
You
One
can't
away
fail.
from crit.
Okay, so you've hit 4 under.
I just went ahead and rolled that. I forgot to wait.
No, it's fine. You hit him first, and then he's going to hit you back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Unfortunately,
23 damage.
his armor is 10, which is 13 points of damage. You just check.
Is that a major wound?
So, yeah, major wound, I'd guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
where his
so-
stats are.
Check if he falls unconscious.
What's his palm?
He's going to stay conscious of a 6, I think.
Oh, if I can find how to
sorry.
spell fucking berserker. So it's
Saxon
First
Berserker.
round of combat,
Major
I
wound
lost 20.
18.
So he's taking 13. He's got he's unconscious.
Saxon berserker. Yeah, major wound 18.
So
Yeah.
he's rolled a 6, which is under if he's brain's not working.
His con is 18 as well.
18 minus. Forgot what I said. His damage. He had armor wise now. 10 armor, so he's taking 13 points of damage. He has 5 points. He needed a 5 or lower. Rolled a 6. He's unconscious.
His major wound is 18.
Oh, yeah.
Saxon berserker.
Yep. So he's still gonna hit you.
This is going to hurt when he hits.
And that's a critical. So 76 doubled.
This is gonna hurt.
See if I can remember the. No, that's not how you do it. Oh, it's die.
Damage. Actually, it's 12. It's 66, and then plus an extra 1d6 for following.
Not by what I've got here. I'm going off the battle table.
It is 76 normally.
Yeah.
But the base damage is 66, and then he gets plus 1d6 for following Wotanic virtues. So he basically does 66 doubled plus a d6, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it'd be 3 6s, 9, 13, 18, 24, 26, 52, 58 damage, that is, instead of 64.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. That is 10 above my total hit points. Welp.
I want to see if there's a way of using your coin or whatever to survive a fatal wound.
Where are the coin rolls?
I'm trying to find it. I know they're in the game, but I can't find it in the rulebook. I think they might be known as something else.
I guess someone else got potentially murdered.
I'm not going to kill him right off, but yeah, he's going to be out for this part of the battle.
Can you not?
Well, I'm at minus 10. That's a mortal wound.
Yeah. Can you choose to take a wound instead of, or choose to take a? No, that's Game of Thrones. Never mind.
30. Wait, he's at 30. Oh, wait. How much HP does he have right now?
I have minus 10 right now.
Ouch.
Like, I have to be brought up to 1 hit point before midnight today or I die.
First aid! Well, wait, that was all done in one attack, so, they can stitch you up fast.
Yeah.
Just don't fall off your horse.
I think I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
This was a mortal wound. Oh no, sorry. First aid must be successfully applied within 1 hour or the character dies.
Well,
That's
we'll
okay,
say
because
Well, wait, what's the squire's first aid roll?
Thus, if the character is more than 5 points negative, the wound is always fatal, since first aid never restores more than 6 hit points. The only thing to save me is magical. No, even a squire won't help. He would have to roll more than a 6 on a d6.
Oh.